Hi, this is Sam, and I'm back with Audrey, and we're looking at the second award-winning quilt that she's made here at QuiltCon 25. And this is Best Original Modern Design, and this is the Poppy Quilt. So I'm seeing a lot of hand-dyes on here again.
These are actually all Konas, believe it or not.
Really?
These are all Konas, yes.
Oh my gosh, okay, talk to me about getting that palette sorted.
So I have a wide array of Kona solids in my cabinet, and so typically when I want to create a color gradation like this, I'll take all of the teals and all of the reds and all of the peachy oranges out of my cabinet, and then just start creating piles of fabrics, like tones, so that I get that beautiful gradation from the light teal all the way to the darkest shade.
This is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
Is this Caribbean? Probably.
Maybe. I think it is, actually, yeah. And so I actually didn't buy any fabric for this project at all. I just took it all out of my stash, and I started to figure out how much do I need, and how many of these do I need to create, and what are the different color combinations that I can have for the main petal versus this kind of background, or the petal that would fall kind of in between two.
Yeah.
And just did a lot of layouts and work on the wall as I was selecting this palette. With Konas, the dye lot is not always consistent from bolt to bolt.
I have been bitten by that, yeah.
Yeah, so I was very nervous that I had to take from two different cuts of the same fabric, because I've joined clubs and things that give you half-yard cuts. And I was like, ooh, this is coming from two different cuts. And I got really nervous because you just never know. And with as much of the time investment that it took with this quilt, I really wanted the color to be the primary kind of feeling about this quilt, was a reaction to the color.
Yeah, it's really good. And is this consistent all the way through? The mustard and ochre here?
Yes, it may be Grello and one of them.
Yeah, but it's the same two colors everywhere.
So the center of the flower is the same for all 9, and then these little bits vary between this and a slightly darker version. Those kind of rotate, but the petal and the back petal are all kind of unique throughout.
It ends up doing that wonderful Joseph Albers, like this color looks different because it's next to that color.
Right.
Which is such a fun game to play with color.
Yes, because I will tell you, this Kona coral here appears in another spot on the quilt. It actually appears here also, but it looks completely different depending on...
It's so rusty over there.
Right.
And it's so red over here.
Right, exactly.
That's great.
So it was really fun to play with the color, and I got to use so many of the beautiful fabrics that are in my stash, and like turquoise and red together is a winner always in my book. I love the turquoise and red color palette.
Oh, that's great. And I overheard you telling someone this is a pattern?
Yes.
They can buy this from your website.
Yeah, they can buy it from me right now, which is kind of fortuitous because who would have thought?
Yeah.
And there's also a template set. So all that repetitive cutting.
Nice.
Those are available also. So yeah, it's kind of a nice surprise.
All right. Thanks, Audrey.
Yeah, thank you.